Many years ago, I had a student tell me how much she loved the quiet setting in my classroom because it helped her focus. She would share stories about her home and how there was no peace between kids fighting and parents yelling. Wouldn't it be ideal if we all had a peaceful getaway so we could leave behind all the noise? I'm sure the prophet Elijah would have signed up as the first beach bum on a deserted island if given the opportunity. Elijah reached a low point in his life when the Israelites refused to turn from their wicked ways. Listen to his cries of desperation in 1 Kings 19:10. I have been very zealous for the Lord God of hosts, for the children of Israel have forsaken your covenant, torn down your altars, and killed your prophets with the sword. And I alone am left, and they seek to take my life. God commanded Elijah to stand on the mountain so he could reveal himself. Out of three natural occurrences, wind, earthquake, and fire, Elijah could not hear God. That's because he came in the form of a still small voice. So what did Elijah do when he heard the voice of God? 1 Kings 19:13 says, Elijah wrapped his face in his mantle and went out and stood in the entrance of the cave. Elijah physically got up and repositioned himself. He stepped out of the cave. For you to find the peace that surpasses all understanding, I encourage you to get up. Take action. There is peace to be found, but you have to go looking for it. Maybe peace looks like turning off the radio in the car and using this time to pray. Finding peace might mean deleting social media off your phone for a few days, weeks, months, or years. When you live with a house full of guys, silence rarely exists. If I want to hear from Jesus, I simply step out on my back porch and I lay in my hammock. God desires for you to attain peace. Isaiah referred to Jesus as the Prince of Peace. If Jesus were speaking to you today, what are you doing to hear from him?